Thank you for the favorites. Let's go! Let's go. Chris, what up, bro? My God. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, appreciate it. Hey, see, guys, let's get it poppin'. Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Dealbreakers. I'm your host, Young Lord, with my beautiful co-host, T Goddess right here. So this is a featured show. It's a talk show format. We talk about dating. We talk about red flags, deal breakers in the dating atmosphere. Today we got a special show because it's a Tinder swindler themed show. So I don't know if you guys saw the Netflix documentary, but that's what it's going to be based on a little bit. Some of the questions. Everything that I talk about in this, I hear that that guy, Tinder swindler, he has an ongoing case. So anything that I say, it don't reflect none of that stuff. This is just from the documentary, you know what I mean? Welcome to the stream, everybody. All right, so my first guest, let me introduce my guest. So we got a good friend of the stream community, one of my good friends. She's a heavy gifter. She's part of the CAB family. We got the one and only, the sassy, the feisty, the beautiful, Juju. We got Juju, y'all. Juju, welcome to the show.
Oh.
Hi, Juju.
Hello.
Juju!
Hi, everyone.
Juju, thank you so much for being on my show. I appreciate it.
No problem.
So, like I said, Aqua, let me see. Do we got my boy Aqua? All right, so my next guest. Wait, hold on. Before I give my next guest in, Juju, I got a question for you.
Okay.
If you can explain your dating life right now in one or two words, what would those words be?
Non-existent.
Non-existent. Got you. I think we got that one a few times on the show. Mm-hmm. Guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so my next guest, a friend of the stream, really cool guy, chill as hell. Got Aqua, my boy Aqua. Aqua, come on into the show, man. Aqua in the building, everybody.
Good evening.
Hey, Aqua, thank you for being on my show, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the invite. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so Aqua, I'm asking you the same question I asked Juju. Mm-hmm. Your dating life right now. Put it in two words. What would those two words be?
How about one? Exploratory.
Okay, that's a good one.
He's a freak.
Exploratory. A lot of stuff just ran through my mind, but I don't really know. Okay, we're gonna push forward.
The real question is for you, because I know what I was thinking when I said that.
Yeah,
what went through your mind though?
yeah. I don't know. I might have a dirty mind. I don't know. All right, so the show's in segments, y'all. The show's in segments. So the first segment, we do awkward encounters. We do awkward and weird encounters in the dating, and then we do red flag deal breaker, and then we play games at the end, like would you rather deal breaker. So today we're gonna start the. You guys seen Tinder Swindler, right? Both of you guys.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, y'all need to go. If you haven't seen Tinder Swindler on Netflix, go check it out. It's crazy, and you need to know what to watch, what to be. You need to watch it, basically. All right, so you got this. Let's go ahead and kick it off with the first encounter of the night.
All right, y'all. This is coming from a 24-year-old female. She says that the first date she went on was good. They went to a local pub and had a few drinks. He asked if he could take her out to dinner, and she said yes. So he picked her up the following weekend. She got really dressed up. They went to a very beautiful restaurant. As they got inside, he pulled out a Groupon and handed it to the concierge. Let's see, but it turned out they were in the wrong restaurant. She says, I was beyond embarrassed at this point, but little did I know it was just going to get worse. So we drove around for 30 minutes trying to find the Groupon restaurant. It was tiny and gross looking. I was way too overdressed, but we went in anyways. The waiter then came over to tell me what I could and could not pick for dinner. I wasn't allowed to even order wine to drown my sorrows. No, you can't have that. It costs extra, he kept saying to me. We ate, we left. He drove me home and asked for another date. Turns out I'm busy for the rest of my life.
That's hilarious. Wait, has anything ever happened remotely like that ever happened to you, Juju?
No.
Okay, that's a good thing. What about you, Aqua?
I have never really been on a real date, so I've been on like one, but I don't consider that to be a date.
Yeah, give her them lurking eyes. She need those. Yeah.
I'm being serious. I'm just putting it out there.
That's a fun fact, interesting fact about Juju. Aqua, anything like that ever happen remotely close to you?
No, I'm just saying, if you need to save up your pennies for a minute to take a lady out on a proper date, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've all been, at different situations where we've got our budget. Yeah, but know your budget, and if you need to save up for a
I'm sorry, I wouldn't be using coupons either. Like, if I was a man, I wouldn't be using coupons to take a female out. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's just the gift cards for me. No, I'm kidding.
Like the gift cards and the coupons, like no, like you don't. Like, even if you want to use it, go ahead and use it, but don't let her know that you're using it. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
I'm all about gift cards. Hey, I have 4 kids. I'm all about gift cards, but it's not going to be for a date. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I'll save up my pennies if I need to. Yeah.
All right, guys. So in the Tinder Swindler, he was really flashy on his social media, right? He flashed money. He flashed a lot of money and a lot of designer clothes. I don't know if the clothes were real or not. You know what I'm saying? I heard the watch was fake he had, but anyways.
The watch he gave her was fake.
The watch he gave her was fake.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he said. But
Well,
all
the
right,
key to that.
First question I got for y'all is, so we're gonna play a game called Dealbreakers, right? Red flag or deal breaker, right? And assuming that everything is going good in your dating atmosphere, like you've been dating for a month or two, assuming that, right? And everything's going good except what I'm going to say. You could tell me, is it a red flag, meaning that you will still hang out and check them out, you'll just be on high alert, or it's a deal breaker and you out of there. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is, they have large amounts of cash on their profile picture. Large amounts of cash on their profile picture. Juju, you can go first.
I mean, it really doesn't mean anything to me, but me personally, I don't even associate with it. If you gotta flash your money, there's no reason for me to be with you.
Sounds like a deal breaker to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, yo, everybody in the comments too. I encourage y'all to go ahead and vote too. So you can put the red flag if it's a red flag and a circle with the line in it. That's the deal breaker emoji. So drop those in there if y'all want to help us out. So, Aqua, what about you?
Well, I mean, I would also say, because you're talking dating for a month at this point, right? It is what I heard. So I would have liked to I would have seen that picture before we got to a month. And yeah, that would be a deal breaker if there's some woman in there flashing her money like that. Yeah. To me,
what if you were with her for a month and you didn't see the profile picture till later? Would you still be in there, or are you gone?
I'd ask her about it. To me, I'm not real black and white. So I'm always going to ask a question. I'm always going to ask that question. So tell me a little bit about that. You know, one of the things I say all the time is old guys don't flex.
Got
Not the tax money.
Yeah, right? That's the stimulus check. That's the cash stimulus check right there. I'm just saying. One of my quotes is that old guys don't flex, and there's a reason for it. You know, you don't have to
be
you shouldn't have
flexing
to.
at all.
I mean, most
I agree.
people who have a lot of money, they really don't floss. They wear like basic t-shirts and jeans, like, and some New Balance or some stuff like that. And they be having the real bag, like Zuckerberg and all them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, for me, T-Goddess, what about you?
That's a deal breaker.
Deal breaker?
Yeah. I'm out.
Yeah. For me, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. For me, it's just too ghetto. I'm saying I'm too old for that. Like, why you showing your money off for? That's a deal breaker for me. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? For real. All right, look, the next. So in the Tinder swindler, he had his IG account connected to his Tinder account, right? And he had like 100,000 followers, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my question is this. This is my question. You're dating someone. Is it a red flag or deal breaker if they have over 100,000 followers on IG?
It's questionable, but it's not a deal breaker.
So it's a red flag for you, or what? Or what?
A little bit, yeah. It's a red flag for sure.
Why?
Because you have that many followers. Why do you have that many followers if you're just a regular person? You're not a celebrity.
Got you. I know people who got like 40,000 followers and they house is dirty and they don't have nothing. They don't even have a car and they got 50,000 followers. So really, followers don't really matter that much. But it's
how many is he actually talking to on there and doing the same thing with? So it's a red flag.
So your problem is too many options.
Yeah.
Too many options. Got you. Yo, Aqua, how you feel about this one?
First of all, I am social media challenged. So I really don't follow a whole lot of that. Something that was brought up in the comments, which was the first thought that went through my mind, is what if they're an influencer or a streamer, right? Then they might have that kind of following. I think when it comes to options, everybody's got options. There are always options. And so I don't know, I don't know. There's a saying that the only way to keep a man is to find a man that wants to be kept.
Facts.
If somebody wants to cheat, they're going to cheat. It's really just that simple. I don't care what level of the relationship that you're in. If somebody's going to cheat, they're going to cheat. They're going to find a way.
Yeah. I agree with you, bro. T-Goddess.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
Not a thing?
Nah.
So you're not worried about nobody in his DMs?
Nah.
You ain't worried about nothing? No.
Nah.
Long as he's solid with you, it's good.
Yeah, I'm not insecure about that type of thing. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, now, I mean, if I catch him doing some stuff in the DMs, like, that's a different story. But, like, nah, that really doesn't affect me at all.
Thank you, Mike.
T-Goddess, can you plug the show real quick before we move on?
All right, y'all. This is Dealbreakers. This is our first featured show. Y'all, welcome. We have Juju and Aqua as our guests today. We are having we're doing a Tinder Swindler episode. So this is our first kind of like theme show, I guess, if you will. And we're kind of mixing it up tonight. We usually start with awkward encounters, which is what we've done, but now we're going into like some of these more red flags and deal breakers that go along with the documentary The Tinder Swindler.
Yeah, so also if you want to be a guest on the show, or you have some DMs or texts or any type of interesting stories that you want to submit, or if hit up T Goddess, hit her IG. It's linked in her bio, and hop in her DMs to submit your DMs. So we do this every Sunday, 11 p.m. Eastern. So thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. All right, so in the Tinder Swindler, the next one, the Tinder Swindler, he wear fancy clothes, right? He wear a lot of fancy clothes, big watches. He did it real big, right? My question is to you guys is this. Is it a red flag or a deal breaker? You're dating someone. Let's just say you're just starting to date them, right? A couple dates in, but you notice that they wear nothing but loud designer clothes from head to toe. Is that a red flag or a deal breaker?
Doesn't bother me.
It don't bother you either way? Okay.
It's just he's keeping himself upscale and clean.
What y'all think in the comments? Is that a red flag or deal breaker? I'm talking about, head to toe, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, head to toe. Neither.
I don't have a problem at all as long as that's their budget. Again, if that's their lifestyle and they can afford that, I don't have an issue with it. Now, candidly,
don't expect me to buy it for you.
Well, that's not my budget, and that's not my budget, and that's not my lifestyle. So. And I'm also, again, being a little bit older, I do come from old school. I pay, as a gentleman, as a dater, I pay. And so my red flag that I'm going to have to be looking at is this realistically somebody that I can keep happy? And the chances are not. If that's the lifestyle that they're accustomed to, and at least at this point, I'd like to think that I'm in transition right now. I don't know that I'm ever going to be at that budget, okay? But if I can't keep her happy, if I can't maintain her, then why am I going to go down that path, of certain doom anyways?
Got you. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. I mean, because that stuff is expensive. You can pay rent with like a jacket from Gucci, you know what I mean? So, T Goddess, what about you?
So... I think it's not necessarily like either for me on that either. Like it's not necessarily a red flag or deal breaker, but I definitely would. I won't match that energy. Like I'm like so like if we trying to go somewhere, like I'm not gonna be able to keep up with that.
Got you. But
So
is it a red flag or a deal breaker though?
it's neither really, as long as they don't care that I'm looking like I'm in a t-shirt and jeans.
Got you. Yeah, so I kind of feel the same way as Aqua about this personally. Like, I don't care if you got it, but like we the men, so it's like, I mean, I can't afford to buy you that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a red flag for me, but it's definitely not a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying?
If she wants to slum with me, I'm down.
All right. Let me see. All right, let's do another one. So, okay. So in the Tinder Swindler, the girl he was with, he took her on a private jet in the first 24 hours of meeting her, right? So my question to you guys is this: you're on a date, you're dating someone, and you're just now meeting them, you maybe a date or two, but they want to send you they want to send a driver to come get you a limo to come pick you up, and they want to take you to, a fancy resort, Is that a red flag or deal breaker? And you're just now meeting them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really think neither, to be honest. It's more of my first question is who's paying? Because I'm sure not paying for that limo or that flight.
Got you. What about you, Aqua? Red? I mean, it could be a green flag too for some people, but it's a little suspicious. You just now meeting them and they trying to do all this for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, in today's day and age, you got to protect yourself first and foremost. You know, like the funny thing was the thought actually went through her mind. You know, am I going to get sex traded? Am I going to get kidnapped?
And then the mother of the child was there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna
exactly. To me, that's a little much. You know, if again, it's a little much. I wouldn't be willing to do something like that. Again, that's just me. I'm a little bit more conservative like that. And having been in sales, if you will, creating that sense of urgency is always a concern. You know, if you're putting me in a position that I got to make a decision right now, then the answer is no. You know, and I raised 4 kids with the same philosophy. Don't come to me telling me, when you knew about something a week ago and you come the night before or the day of and say, I need such and such. If I'm asking at that minute, then the answer is probably going to be no.
Gotcha.
If I don't have the time to properly vet it out, then the answer is no.
Got you. Okay. That makes sense. So he's being safe. That's the man that's being safe. T Goddess. Yo, thank you for the gift, y'all. We appreciate all the gifts. Appreciate it. T Goddess, how you?
Thank you.
Hi, bubbly. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that's definitely like a red flag for me. I'm depending on the situation, I might be like down for it, but I'm definitely going to vet them first. And all my friends and family are gonna know where I'm at. I'm gonna send my location. Like we not playing with this.
Right.
Like y'all are gonna know where I'm at, and but I'm down to live life. Like that's you want to go do something fun and spontaneous. Like I'm down. Like it's just I gotta know that I'm safe with you.
Got you. Yeah, it's different. It's the dynamic of the genders, because for me, I don't really, when men go out on dates, we don't have to worry about being possibly murdered. Really, we don't think about that. And women, y'all actually have to ponder that, and that's pretty ridiculous. But it's just real life. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy people out here. All right, so let's go to the next one real quick. And this one is kind of weird. So in the Tinder swindler, he took his baby moms and his kid with him on a date. You know what I'm saying? It was a private jet, but still, he took his baby moms with him. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is my question for y'all. You go out on the first date. And they pull up on you. They got their kid in the back. And they tell you, let me go drop my kid off real quick to baby mom or baby daddy. Red flag or deal breaker, Juju?
Deal breaker. I'm not meeting your kid on the first date. I'm sorry. No one's meeting my kid on the first, second, third, fourth. You meeting yours. Plain and simple. I'm not playing stepmom on the first one. Nope. I'm not doing it.
Got you. Loud and clear. Got you. Aqua, how you feel about this?
I second that 100%. I've got 4 kids, and I am extremely conservative when it comes to them meeting people in my private life. And so, it's like especially I don't know if we're doing if we've been dating for maybe a little bit and we're doing something off the cuff, but if it's something that we've talked about, that we've planned, I've asked you out and you knew in advance, then make the arrangements. There's no reason for that. Make the arrangements.
Got you. T Goddess, it's your turn. How you feel?
So I'm definitely not comfortable with that situation at all. Like I have kids too, and that's out for me. Like that's a deal breaker. But I will say that I'm a little less conservative. Like some people don't want their partners, people they're dating, to meet their kids very early on, and I'm a little bit more opposite. Like I want to know if you like my kids. Can you handle being around my kids? If we go on a date and gonna like be in a relationship, my kids gotta like you and you gotta like my kids. So I'm not saying like first date type of stuff, but I'm saying like I'm not gonna wait very long to see how you interact with my kids.
But definitely not on the first date.
No, definitely not the first date.
Okay.
No.
So what? So I'm the only one that don't have kids right here in the box. So let me ask y'all a question. When is a good time to introduce your kids to your person you're talking to?
It really depends on the person and the vibes and the connection. I mean, some people after a month or two, they know that's the person and it's the right time. Some people wait a year. It just depends.
Got you.
For me, it's when I believe there's that long term. When I can see that long term, then that's when I need to know how that's going to vibe. Because again, anybody who's in a long term, and I would like to think eventually marriage, with me, that's my family. And, especially my girls who are both under 18. My boys are adults, but my girls are under 18, and so they're going to be living under potentially our roof. So I got to know if that vibe is there. But for me, it's not until I can see that potential future.
Okay. So there's no time limit on it for you. It's just, I got you. T-Goddess, and you already answered this, or do you have like a certain time? Because you said you want to introduce your kids sooner, it sounded like.
Yeah.
So what about you?
I don't have a specific time frame that's more based on like the energy and the vibe, like how things are going between us, how much I really like a person. But I don't necessarily set a time frame on that. It's more like what's going on with us.
Got you. All right. See, guys, let's plug the show and then let's move on to the next segment.
All right, guys. Mind. We are here doing our first featured show, Dealbreakers with Young Lord, and I'm the co-host, T-Goddess. We are doing a Tinder Swindler special. We have our guests, Juju and Aqua. Thank you guys for being here and taking the time out. We are going over some awkward dating encounters, some different red flag deal breakers based off of scenarios in the Tinder Swindler documentary. And we are Sundays, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we appreciate all the gifts, all the comments. Please feel free to let us know if you think it's a red flag deal breaker in the comment section. If we don't respond to you, that's because we are doing a show, but we are happy to have y'all here.
Thank you, T-Goddess. Thank you so much. And also, if you want to be a part of the show, or you got any juicy DMs or any crazy wild texts, send it to hop in T-Goddess's DMs. And everything is going to be, we're not going to put nobody on blast or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, send those crazy DMs over here, man. For real. All right, T-Goddess, let's go. Let's do another awkward encounter.
All right, y'all. This one. Okay, so we were talking for a few weeks on Tinder and had a lot in common. So we decided to meet. We arranged to meet for a pizza, and when I turned up, he had brought his 1-year-old child with him, who spent the whole date being grisly. I didn't know he would be bringing his child, as he hadn't even mentioned that he had one. Weirdly enough, I went on 2 other dates with him after that, but both times he forgot his wallet and I had to pay for everything. It then turned out he was still with the child's mom and was cheating on her with me. I ended it once I found out.
Oh my God.
I think the outcome speaks for itself.
Right. I wouldn't even have went out on the second date with him if he left his wallet and then he brought his kid the first time. Like, I would have been like, block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Juju.
Yeah.
Juju, so if you go out on a date with somebody and y'all ordering food and he left his wallet and he said, I can't pay for the meal right now, like my bad, I'll get you back, or I cash app you or something, what you gonna do?
If he turns around and says, I'll cash app you or Zelle it, all right, cool, because you're still paying for it. I understand, I get it. Things happen. But if he says he don't got Zelle, no cash app, none of that, I will pay and then bye. See you later. Or I'll pay for mine. I'll pay for mine and be like, you're on your own. You better call a friend. I will catch an Uber on the way home.
I like that. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Right.
All right, T got this. This dynamic is more for the women. So T got this. You on a date. You order the food already. The waiter come with the receipt, the bill, right? And he just start patting his pockets and looking like he can't find nothing. He's patting his frisking himself. He don't know what's going on. He like, yo, I left my wallet. Can you cover it? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna probably pay for it. I always go on a date prepared to pay. I'm not gonna leave anybody, like, I know stuff happens, like, so, that's definitely, it's a red flag to me, but it's not necessarily, like, if it happened again, like, she had it happen twice, like, nah, bro, we good, but I'm always going prepared to pay,
Got you. So that's another question. So do y'all do like the pump fake, like the purse pump fake at the end of the day? Like, it's a pump fake, like you reach for your bag like you about to pay for it, but you trying to make sure.
No. I sit there, we have a conversation, whatever, and then I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, and then I'll come back and see if it's paid.
Good for you.
She crafty.
Good for you.
Look, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of advice, ladies. There's nothing wrong with a good pump fake. You shouldn't have to pay for the date, but a good pump fake, like reach for it, hesitate a little bit, like, you know what I mean, like real slow. You know what I'm saying?
No. Because some of these men out here, even if they were gonna pay, if they see a female reaching and they're about to go and pay, they're gonna sit back and be like, "Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom myself," and then expect you to pay. No.
Yeah, that's not
like, I know all the tricks. This is why I don't go on dates, and my dating is non-existent.
Got you. All right, so it's a little different for us, Aqua. You know what I'm saying? Aqua, have a woman ever paid for you on the first date?
No.
No. Would you allow it though? If she was like, "No, let me get this on the first date."
No.
Me either, bro. Me either.
No.
Aqua,
what if you guys are on a date and then she wants to pay her half and you pay your half? Y'all going Dutch? Would you allow that? Yeah.
No.
I would very politely say no. I would very politely decline her offer to pay.
Okay, so what if she ends up just selling you money?
I can just decline it and send it back to her.
I would actually Zelle it right back. You can't decline it. I would Zelle it, and I've actually Zelled money right back.
Yeah, no. I think some things men are just supposed to do, and that's like common courtesy, especially for the first couple of dates. You know what I'm saying? Opening doors, paying for bills. That's just stuff that I think men should do. Everybody might not agree with me. This is the humble opinions from the young Lord, all right? All right, so.
And it's the same opinion from the old man.
I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing.
All right, so look, let's go back. I got a few more questions for y'all. So, in a Tinder swindler, right? It was kind of long distance relationshipy, you know what I'm saying? And he would leave like he would like love bomb real heavy, like, "Oh, I love you, baby," and all this extra like cute stuff he was saying, right? My question for you guys is it a red flag or deal breaker if you're dating someone for 1 month, and they start talking about "I love you, baby," and talking about moving in with you and like, going hard, you know what I'm saying? Is that a red flag or a deal breaker for y'all?
I want to say it's a red flag only because if you say it after a month, how many relationships prior were you saying it to them? Like, do you really mean it? Do you really want this? Or are you just doing that to see what you can get out of me?
Good point, Juju. Aqua, how you feel about this?
I'm probably going to be...
Aqua's like, I've done it before.
No. So here's the thing. Okay, so I will put this out. My 23-year marriage was preceded by I married her 6 months after I met her. And we were married for 23 years. So I don't believe there's a time frame. I don't believe that there's a time frame. Okay?
Hold on, were you guys together every single day for the first? Were you guys together every single day for that 6 months, or what?
So I was working full time and going to school full time. I was 23 at the time. So yeah, the other 8 hours a day that I wasn't at school or at work, I was at her house and then falling asleep in her living room floor. We both lived at home. Again, we were young. Because of our faith, we had both returned home from our missions. We both served missions for our church. So we were only home about a year. So we both lived with our parents at the time. So I would get up, I would go to school. In the evening, I would work. At 11 o'clock at night, I would get off work, pretty much go straight to her house. We would hang out for a couple hours. I would fall asleep. Her dad would wake my ass up on the living room floor at like 5 o'clock in the morning and tell me to go home. I would shower and go to school and start all over. So yeah, it was an intensive 6 months. We saw each other pretty much daily.
Okay. All right. So I just seen Elusive in the comments. She said a month. So hold on. You guys telling me that a month is long enough to start saying you love somebody? T-Goddess, how you feel about this?
Oof. Okay, so I'm
guys,
actually...
can I put all that was also 30 years ago. That was
Gotcha.
30 years ago. So, a lot has changed.
So
for me, it's just like, if you're saying it after a month, like, and I've been in plenty of relationships, so it's like, it's just red flags for me per se, because it's like, how many times is someone going to say, oh, I love you, and don't really mean it? So it's like, okay, you can say it, but like, it's always going to be a thought in the back of my head, like, do you really mean it? You could fall for someone love at first sight type thing, and some people are like that, but you actually have to keep your guard up because you don't know if it's genuine or not.
Got you. I'm with Juju on this. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I see a few people comment saying there's no time limit on it, but 1 month. T-Goddess, how you feel?
So I'm gonna say, like, I really think it depends, because I'm also like I think it takes time to get to know a person, to really get to know them. But I don't think that defines whether or not you can love a person quickly or not. I think that when, somebody says, I love you, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're in love with you, but they love you as a person. And if you dating a person and you spending all this time together and you talking about all these personal things because you're trying to get to know them, right? You're trying to get to know their heart and who they are. You can love someone very quickly. I have loved people very quickly and still do. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm in love or that it's going to be like my person necessarily forever, but I don't think there's any reason why you can't love somebody quickly.
Got you. Yo, let me say, everybody that pulls up, make sure if y'all favorite me, y'all favorite my co-host T-Goddess, and favorite my guest too. You know what I'm saying? Juju, she stream, T-Goddess stream, I stream every day. Aqua, I don't think you stream, right?
A little bit.
Favorite me, it don't matter. Yo, and let me just let everybody know, thank y'all for being here. This is Dealbreakers. I'm your host, Young Lord. I got my beautiful co-host up here, T-Goddess. We appreciate the gifts. We appreciate the comments. Put a red flag in the comments. If it's a red flag, if it's a deal breaker, the circle with the line in it, that's the deal breaker. Right now we did awkward encounters earlier. Now we're doing red flag deal breakers, Tinder swindler edition. It's kind of hard to say that shit fast. All right, so the next one, y'all. So the Tinder swindler, right? He was claiming he was like in a party lifestyle, but he was claiming he was networking and claiming that he was doing it for his business, but it was like the party lifestyle. All right. So my question to you is this: they live a party lifestyle, but they claim it's for networking purposes. Is that a red flag or deal breaker?
I don't think it really matters to me because, like it depends on what they're actually doing. Like he was talking, in the movie it was a jewelry business. Like you don't need to do all that to sell jewelry. So like it just depends on what you're doing. Like if you're a promoter for a club, like it's more ideal. Or a promoter for DJing or artist or something like that, something along them lines, I get it. Or if you're promoting like liquor or whatever, but if you're promoting jewelry or TVs, like you don't need to go out clubbing to do that.
You said
but what I would
promoting TV.
Okay, so but the thing is, I would say this. Again, with diamonds, think about who buys diamonds and lifestyle that they live.
Good point.
So he's got to represent their lifestyle. It's just like, if you're a pharmaceutical rep, you better learn how to golf, because that's where you find doctors on the golf course. People who are gonna buy flashy, right? The big stuff, the big diamonds, or have kind of juice to move their product, to help move their product. You got to represent their lifestyle. So I can kind of see that. Again, that's just my opinion. The thing that I saw that blew me away. I think what blew me away was the fact that he was conning one woman, using that woman's money to live this big lifestyle, and use that to con the other. That's where, this guy, he was highly sophisticated. His con was highly sophisticated. And that's where, so many people are so quick to watch that and go, oh, those women were stupid. Those women are stupid. I think that the mistake is how far it went. How far each of these women allowed it to go before they drew the line. That's where I have an issue. But I can totally see how somebody could get caught up. There's got to be money someplace to be flying around in a private jet. That was the first thing that caught my mind. There's money someplace.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I kind of thought that too. But he cons everybody. He could have conned the pilot, for all I know. You know what I'm saying? Told the pilot, I'm gonna get you some diamonds. If you take me a few places, I'm gonna get you a watch. Take me a few places. You know what I'm saying? He was a cold piece of work. But my question is this though. The question is this though. If they live in a party lifestyle, T-Goddess, this is for you. If you meet them, right, and they live a party lifestyle, is that a red flag to you, a deal breaker, or is that like a green flag? Is it cool with you?
That's a deal breaker for me personally.
Why?
Because I'm not. I'm a responsible mom. I've got a job. I've got a career. Like I can't be like out there partying and living that lifestyle with you, and that's not conducive to a relationship. It's just not. Like no matter how you play it, I don't. If this is your networking for your job, like when do you have time for a family? And that's just not for me.
Got you. Juju, same way or what? Or you don't?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm an older man now, but like it probably wouldn't bother me. I would kind of be. It's kind of
just to stop.
But it's for me. It's like when I'm with somebody, I want them to give me their time. Like if they're not giving me the time when I need it, and you're always out doing whatever, like I work during the day and I take care of my son during the day, and when he comes home, my nighttime is my free time. And if you're out partying every single night, we got an issue, because then I'm not seeing you, but then you're calling me asking me for money. Like, no, like that's a red flag to me, like it just wouldn't happen.
Got you. All right, so in the Tinder
I
swim.
think that's true of any lifestyle. I think that's true of any lifestyle that's really incompatible with my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, I talk a lot about how I think far too often we enter relationships that are setups for failure, instead of looking for those relationships that are going to be a setup for success. Just a really plain, simple example for me, I don't do long distance relationships. I don't entertain them. Don't get me wrong, on this app, I fuck around, I flirt, right? Like we all do. But I'm also very clear that I don't do long distance relationships, because part of that is I know what I need in that relationship, and I know that I can't get it out of a long distance relationship. So I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm not going to pursue that and run the risk of catching feelings.
Got you. All right, so thank y'all for the input. I appreciate y'all opinions. I love all y'all opinions. Let's go to the next one. So in the Tinder swindler,
These rules.
when he was dating these women, but allegedly his account was still active and he was updating his pictures, right? So, wait, have you guys, well, we're on a dating app now. So let's just say whatever dating app you're on right now, right? This is the question. And this is not even a red flag deal breaker. This is just a question or conversation for everybody. But when you're dating someone, right, and you're getting to know them, everything is going pretty well. When is a good time to delete the apps? You know what I'm saying? That's the question.
It's something to be talked about, because me personally, I stream. So if that person is not okay with me streaming, or they're sitting next to me watching me stream and they don't like something, it's something to be talked about. So it depends on the situation and the other person's mindset. If it's to the point where, I really feel that person and I want to leave the app, and we're making it official and we're not really just dating anymore, it's going further, then I would delete it. But there's no set time frame.
No set time frame? Teza said 3 days. T-Goddess, how you feel about this?
So, I feel like it should also be a conversation, probably, like this, obviously as streamers, like it can be used as a dating app, but most of us don't use it that way if we're streamers. And I don't necessarily have a problem with somebody that's dating me having a Tinder profile open, but I want to know, are they dating multiple people? Like, if we're being intimate, like, I definitely want to know if you are being intimate with other people, because that's not fair to me. Like, I need to have a choice in that, But, as far as, like, my personal opinion on, like, if I'm talking to somebody and I'm really talking to them and we're dating, like, I'm not giving my energy to anybody else. So
Okay.
that's how I make my movements.
Got you. Aqua, you said you really like you said you don't really do the internet thing that much, but I still want to get your opinion on this. Like, you met someone on a dating app and you're having a good time with them. When do you want to get off soon as possible? Like, because the purpose is to get off the app, right? If you're looking for a date, or do you want to keep your options open for a little bit? Is there a time frame, or how you feel about this?
So, full transparency, the 2 women off of this app that I've dated happen to be in the stream right now.
What?
Go, Aqua!
Let's go, Aqua! Let's go! Oh.
So, having said that, both of them are streamers. Again, I met both of them on here. So it really is, and interestingly enough, one of them was the one who made the comment that she and I were very good about setting boundaries. You have to set boundaries. You have to have the conversation. It's got to be completely open. And you have to be flexible with that because they change. Because, so I'm a guy I've never considered myself a jealous person. Okay? I know that, I mean, if I'm dating you, I'd like to think, I find you attractive. I'd like to think that you're attractive. You're going to get hit on by other guys in this stream. So I got to be okay with that, first of all. I got to be okay with that. But it was, there was, you know, in one case, there was a conversation where she connected, like she was vibing hard with this guy. And I basically, I told her, look, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm letting you know how it made me feel. And she took it upon herself to basically have that discussion with him and ended up blocking him. I didn't ask her to do it. I wouldn't have asked her to do it. All I can do, now what I will tell you is, all I can do is communicate that information. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to see what she was going to do with that information. And I appreciate the fact that she respected me enough to take that step on herself. But it has to be a dialogue. And like I said, it changes because you never, like, there were things that kind of surprised me. Oh shit. Like that made me feel a certain way. And communicated that to her. And in both cases, we had that open dialogue about what works or doesn't work. And then they can choose what they choose to do with that information.
Got you, Aqua. I appreciate that. So we only got 10 minutes left for the show to be featured. We're gonna play Would You Rather. But T Goddess, I want you to bring the other half of the PBJ sandwich in. Can you introduce her and plug the show?
All right, y'all. This is Dealbreakers with Young Lord. I'm the co-host T Goddess. We have Juju and Aqua as our guests today. We are finishing up our Tindler Swindler edition. We are every Sunday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to invite our good friend, my best friend, Elusive, to enter the box right now to play our game. This is a Would You Rather. So you guys have to pick one or the other, okay? There's no neither or. You have to pick one, okay?
Yeah. So you can't chicken out, all right? And this is going to get real crazy. These questions are absurd. So this is our honorary guest right here. She's on here pretty much every week. Elusive,
Hello,
how you doing?
everybody.
How you doing today, Elusive?
I'm great. How are you?
Amazing. Thank you for coming on the show again.
Absolutely. Anytime. You know that.
All right. So, T Goddess, you want to read the first one, or you want me to read it?
I got you. Let's do this. All right, you guys. Would you rather get scammed by the Tindler Swindler for 2 months of luxury living for the rest of your... Oh, wait, hold on.
2 months per year. 2 months per year.
2 months out of the year for the rest of your life, or the rest of your Tinder dates be fast food broke dates for the rest of your life.
Fast food broke date.
Fast food broke date. 'Cause he was going in. He was making them pull out loans. He was making them like go bankrupt and have to like dissolve everything that they own. So yeah, nah, I'll take the fast food.
I'll go to fast food. That's why they invented the gym. You just go work it all off.
Oh no! I've been told that dad bods are in, so it's all about the fast food here.
All right. T Goddess, what about you?
I'm you know.
Be honest.
I don't eat fast food. I might have to be paying debt for a while, y'all.
Hey, you know what? They have salads at the fast food places. Go to Chick-fil-A and get you a little salad,
I'm gonna be
man.
taking those chips. I'm gonna take those chips. I'm gonna be living luxuriously for 2 months.
But you're gonna be in debt for the rest of your life.
Yeah. You know, put me on rotation.
I know you lying.
Sign her up.
I know you lying.
Line her up.
Where's he at? We need him right now.
Where's Simon? Where's
2
Simon?
months of luxury every year. That's pretty good. 2 months of luxury per year. I mean, I don't know. Some people would.
But you're living 2 months in luxury, and then you're gonna be living in like a freaking shack the rest of the year in debt. Like, that's not worth it.
Right.
I'd rather go eat some fast food. They got.
I could pay for my own dinner.
Right. Like, can't. Nope.
All right. So look, this next question is streamer based. So most of us, we're all streamers, or we know somebody that streams, right? All right. This is Deal Breakers. Would you rather Young Lord's edition? All right. So, would you rather your partner stream for 12 hours per day, 7 days a week, or they only get intimate with you 3 times per year?
Stream all the fuck you want.
Right, go ahead, stream all you want, because I want that every day.
First of all, a girl has got needs, okay?
Thank you.
Hello.
3 times a year? Mm-mm.
Go ahead, stream. I'll go do whatever I gotta do while you're doing whatever you do.
That was easy.
Hey,
I'll
help in your stream.
I know what she's doing.
I'll,
The
talk
other
to
12
you
hours.
about what I need to talk to you about in your stream if I have to. But yeah, I can't do the 3 times a year.
As long as when you get off of here afterwards, it's me time. Okay.
Got you. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot though. 12 hours, 7 days a week. Like, that's a lot.
That's a full-time job, if not more.
I mean, but you never know. They might be making bank on the app. You feel me? So
Right?
Yeah, maybe. A lot of streamers be on here for days and don't be making nothing. Aqua, what you say, Aqua?
Oh, that was easy. That's easy. That was the last couple years of my marriage, so I ain't going back to that. You can stream for 12 hours. I only need an hour or 2.
Gotcha.
I'm good.
He said what he said. Aqua said what he said. T Goddess?
Hello. I am not only having no. You can stream, baby. Stream. I'ma stream next to you.
Stream?
I'ma stream right next to you. We gonna
Yep.
Right?
Hey, Fire Motivation said dark streams.
I like that.
Hey, there's a mute button on here now. What's up?
That's crazy.
Pause.
Chris said what I wanted to say.
All right, here we go, y'all. This is the last question right here. This is about to be ridiculous, all right? This is ridiculous.
Oh gosh.
Letting y'all know this is ridiculous. All right. Would you rather be a part of the Tinder Swindler's permanent rotation? You own his roster, you know what I'm saying? For 1 month out of every year, 1 month, or you live in a shabby studio with your baby mama or baby daddy for the rest of your life. Hello?
Well,
I told
That's
you.
unfair.
I guess I'm living with my baby daddy the rest of my life. I don't know who's gonna get killed first, but I'll be there.
First of all, my baby daddy don't live in a shabby shack studio apartment, so
Stop trying to tap dance around the questions. Answer. Which one you gonna choose, Lucifer? You can chill with the Tinder Swindler for a month, you know what I'm saying, a year, you know what I'm saying?
oh, but in that year,
Wait.
I'm gonna spend 1
I
month
do
with
need
him, but the rest of the year, I'm gonna be paying for him to be with other women for the other 11 months. Nah, I'm gonna be in the studio apartment because we gonna come up eventually.
Got you.
I deserve clarification, okay? Because I got 4 kids, was married for 20. I'm secure with my manhood, but I don't take it. I don't take it like that. I don't roll like that. So, are we talking hypothetically that the Tinder Swindler was female, or are we talking about the actual male?
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna do you like that, bro. I'm talking shit. She's a female, bro.
Okay. I need that clarification because that does make a difference.
I'm dead.
That makes a difference.
Got you, yeah.
Let's throw it in that she's not all that either.
Yeah. Yeah, wait, hold on. Before you answer, Aqua, think about it for a second. Ladies, was the Tinder swindler handsome to y'all?
No.
No.
No?
Not even close to my type.
No.
I would have never looked at him twice.
No. That's a big no.
Okay. I was just wondering because when I watched the show,
you know, when you look at him, like, this is just me. When someone told me to watch it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go watch it, and then like I looked at him, and I'm like, something's not right with him. I don't know what's going on. All I heard was talking and his pictures, and I'm like, something's not about to happen right now. Something's wrong. Like someone dying or someone taking money. Something's happening, and it was not right. No.
All right, Aqua.
Can we make it 2 months instead of a month?
Nah, bro. You got 1 month with the Tinder female version. She's only a 6. She's a 6. Tinder, the female version, Tinder swindler. 1 month a year. She's a 6.
Yo, you pushing it because he wasn't even like a 3.
Oh wait, hold on. What was he? What a 10? What was he?
It was like a 0. I'm sorry.
A 0?
If I can do a negative, I would. Okay.
That part.
Okay. Well, she don't look good, bro. She don't look good. Let's just say that. What you gonna do? And I know your breakup. We talked for a long time about your breakup and everything, your divorce. So lay it on me, brother. Pause.
My daughters are right behind that door. Luckily, I got you in my ear, so they can't hear the question. They can only hear the answer.
Shaq
shit.
or no Shaq?
Shaq or 1 month?
Right.
1 month.
It's that bad, huh? Let's go, Aqua.
Because here's the thing. The other 11 months, I can roll however I want.
In debt. In complete
debt.
ultimate debt. You're going to be living in a shack anyway because you're not going to be able to afford nothing else.
I got 4 kids. I took the pill of poverty a long time ago.
Then why not just live in the shack with your baby moms then and keep all your money?
Here's the thing. They say that money doesn't buy happiness, right? But the same token, you can't put a price on it either. You can't put a price on it. You can't put a price on happiness.
See, I can't stand my baby daddy, but we gotta make something happen. You sleep on that side of the wall, and I go over here. But we're making something happen. We can build a wall in between and make bedrooms. I'm not living.
No, y'all in a studio apartment.
No, we're gonna build a wall in the middle of the studio apartment.
She's putting duct tape
We're
lines.
gonna have a rotation. We're gonna have a rotation. You get a room these days when I need the time.
Right. Like, you want a girl over? Okay, I'll leave. Let me bring my man over. You know, we got a rotation here. Oh,
nah, I'm just gonna find me a man. I'm just gonna be at his house all the time. Fuck that.
So,
right.
Young Lord, you've heard my story.
Yeah. I heard your story. That's why
position?
I do. I know. And it's Aqua's in a tough one. So, but that's why I did this question though. Because I wanted to know what you say about it. You understand? But yeah, though. So that's the end of our show, y'all.
She didn't answer.
Oh, T got this?
Oh, put me back on the Tinder rotation for show, because I'm definitely no. I am not living with my baby daddy ever. No. Nope.
All right, T.
That part.
All right. Hey, look. So after the show, y'all, T Goddess is having her 2 milli party in my stream. She just hit her 2 milli. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to hang.
I took it.
Welcome to hang out after the show. We're gonna have a few drinks and we're gonna have some fun. But before I let you go, Juju, Aqua, Elusive, I want to thank y'all for being on the show. I appreciate y'all. Everybody in my comments, please favorite these beautiful people here, y'all. Favorite them. And before I let you go, Juju, Why don't you tell me when you stream and if you got any auctions or anything that you want to promote right now?
I really don't like stream much anymore. Like I'm busy in between doing work and moving and stuff. But as soon as I move and get everything done, I will start streaming at night. About 6 p.m. That's Mountain Time. So around there, like 6, 7.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Aqua, anything you want to plug? Anything you want to say before you go?
I'm good. I'm on occasionally, but thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate being here.
My pleasure, bro. I appreciate
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it was my pleasure, Aqua. It's always good, man. Alusa, how about you?
I stream a couple of times a week, but I also stream every Friday and Saturday nights. We have music streams, we have games. You never know what you're gonna get whenever you come into Elusive stream, so just be prepared. We do have a lot of fun. But yeah, that's about it.
Right,
but
cool.
I do appreciate you always bringing me on here. I always have a blast. So
I got you. You already know. Peanut butter, the other half of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What about you?
Obviously I'm here every Sundays in Young Lord stream being co-host to Dealbreakers. I am streaming more often. I don't have a set schedule yet, but I do stream more often. Like I'm trying to come in here several times in the week and definitely on the weekends.
Got you.
if you can't find her live, she's probably in mine.
And vice versa. We're always in each other's lives. So
thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. So this was my first feature show, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's a wrap. Y'all can exit the box if y'all want, or y'all more than welcome to hang out. But
Bye.
bye, guys.
I got
Thanks, guys.
I'm sorry. Love y'all.
Bye, Juju.